You know, sometimes you think you're ready to go and you're not. And that's when you realize you're an idiot. So, I apologize. You know, I'm glad I'm not a professional at this. Because I would be the worst professional ever. Anyways, I was saying Bowser just wants to sleep. We should let him sleep. You missed that. But whatever. So we're going back to go for personal bests here. Starting with, we're going to go to Turnabout. We're actually going to make some attempts at Turnabout. The last couple days we've looked at it. We've played around with ideas. But we've not really attempted. Yesterday was a good day for PBs. We, Barrier to Entry, which has been our like map of choice for multiple reasons. Because I feel like it could be improved, and it was a high rank to begin with. We took from 25 to 22 to 21 to 20, so we are now in the top 20 for Barrier to Entry, which is awesome. So we're happy about that. But we are headed over here to Turnabout. That's not Turnabout. That's Containment. Turnabout. Our current high score is 97,506, which is great, except for the fact that the resources you see on the screen aren't actually from that PB, because that PB is from 7 years ago. Don't know what I did to do it. So it makes things interesting, because I've got to find a way of making it better. But nothing you can do. You just go for it. You just gotta make a run at it. You just gotta make a run at it. So I like to divert everything this direction. And this should be enough to take care of wave 1. Wave 2, I do not know. This is where it gets interesting. I just spent all my resources. Hopefully it's enough. It's not. They're gonna touch cores here. That's just a way of life. That's just how life goes sometimes. Basically, right now I'm just trying to get set up. I don't know how much of this will work, etc., etc. I need 300 for a temporal. I'm gonna put that in. Actually, I think that's in the wrong spot. But it's too late. It's too late. Just go with it. Alright, so next thing we're going to upgrade is this command tower. Actually, we do have 4 on here. Alright, so let's see. I spent all my money, so I should have little to nothing here. Oh, Peeps and Babes just went live on Twitch. I sure did. So this is... let's get some yellows going, I guess. Because I don't want things to survive. Things don't survive. Oh! Snapple! Snapple. Actually, I don't mind that. Probably don't need to do that. They die, do they die, do they live, do they die, do they live, do they die, do they die, do they die. It's getting hairy in here. Let's get some yellows going. So this is just a test. I'm gonna work. Oh, do not cheat like that. And didn't die. It was close, but it didn't die. This is all like scary stuff. Because I'm spending all my money. So there's my next checkpoint. No money. And stuff I've gotten out, which is whatever. Let's try not to drop. Let's just try not to drop below. Oops, I was gonna say 1,000, and then I sold to drop below 1,000. Because right now I don't know what I need in order to stay competitive. You know, we're still alive through wave 10. We've had a couple of cores touched. We are not necessarily making a lot of resources because I'm spending all the resources instead of letting them build up before buying. That is just the name of the game, unfortunately. We are just gonna sell. I'm gonna make these all red eventually. So we should have just had a checkpoint. Or we have a checkpoint coming up. So I am not going to mark it. We're not marking anything yet. We are going to make a run at it, so don't worry. We will start marking things. Do not worry. Things will start getting marked. Do not worry. I mean, because we've got 11 more waves to go, and I am all but like 2 turrets fully upgraded and 1 turret not placed, so I'm not concerned. I'm feeling maybe a little too comfortable.
You can take this, sorry, lost.
Maybe feeling a little too comfortable, because now we are just going. See, this is what this tells me is so right now, let's just mark it down. We got some greens. We're not gonna have any yellows. Right now we have 4 greens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 reds. 10 reds it is. Oh, and we also have a fully upgraded temporal. Oh, and a fully upgraded command tower. There we go. So that's what we look like. Did we just checkpoint? We did. That's 17, which I don't even have on my list. There are a lot more checkpoints here than I recall, or that I have room for. So they'll be the unsung hero checkpoints. Now I feel like this is enough that nothing should be touching cores. Die. So there's 2 things left to do. We're gonna put a green tower here. It's gonna move us to 5 green, and we're 4 green, because we're gonna upgrade this to red, which means we're gonna have 11 red, which is that's a lot, considering each is worth 700. So that's 7,700 resources alone in red turrets. It's expensive. That is expensive. So checkpoint at 21 says we're at 14,717. I will say that that is more than my previous one. By about 2,000 resources.
I buy you a drink. Quite good.
So that's good to know. We did have cores touched a little bit in the beginning, which was frustrating. This is that point, though, that I was talking about, that we have to... So we're not going to actually have that much. Well, we're still going to have about 14, but we're spending some more. Alright, so... There's a little bit of confusion on... I have my temporal in the back opposed to in the front, which wasn't the plan. The plan was to be in the front with the temporal, and then this is supposed to be a gun right here. So So it's caused a little bit of a brouhaha here.
Raw firepower has its uses.
So this guy's got to die really soon. The turtle's got to get exploded here, and his thing's got to come out before he hits around this turn so that they can die. These have to die. You don't want those to live. You don't want those to live. We need those to die. Please die. Freaking die. One didn't die. So I don't know why that didn't die. That's frustrating. It puts us in a weird position. And I think the reason that happens is because the temporal is back too far. If the temporal's up closer, the turtle gets slowed a little bit here. Everything gets slowed a little bit sooner. This now slows them when they're up here, which is great, except for the fact that they don't take any damage while up there. That does us no good to be slowed further back when you're not taking damage. So it makes it a little too far around the turn, so those things survive. So, guess what? We gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Now then,
Interesting.
base houses the auxiliary
Interesting,
override,
interesting,
which will
interesting.
allow us to regain control over the bases we've lost. I fear we'll need every tool we can seize and then some. Let's get a leg
So
up
our
the devil,
start
shall we?
is simple. Our start is 5 and command tower. Now we don't necessarily need to do the command tower right away. It might be bad to do the command. Go. It might be bad to do the command tower right away, but I feel like command tower, if you can do it, you should do it. And that should kill everything. Nothing should survive. Wave 2, I don't have any idea. I don't even know which side they come from. They come from over here. Oh, I did 2 command towers.
Now then, this base houses the auxiliary override.
Well, that was going superbly until I just started messing
Which
up.
will allow us to regain control over the bases we've lost. I fear we'll need every tool we can seize and then some. Let's get a leg up on the devil, shall we?
And command tower. So let's make sure that we are on gun turret, shall we? So after round 1, going into round 2, we have 590, almost 600, 591 resources. So that's not bad. Allows me to put at least 5 turrets up. So that's a little dirty. Please be enough. See, that's not enough to kill everything. See, we're trying to figure out what's enough to kill everything.
Now then, this base houses the
So let's,
auxiliary override, which will allow us to regain control
you know, I
over
could
the
be
bases
doing
we've
this in
lost.
practice, but
I fear we'll need every tool we
I'm a
can
franchise
seize and
player.
then some.
Here you are talking about
Let's
practice.
get a leg up on the devil, shall we?
So one of the things I was doing was by waiting to put one here. So if you put one here, and by one I mean if you put a gun here, it'll change the path of these here. These here will go, oh, well, we don't want to go this way, it's too long, we can go through this. So what you do is you put one up, and let's upgrade this to, upgrade that to a double. And then before this gets here, you put one up, and then it goes around. Still survive, but let's, I was a little late to the party.
This base houses the
I'm a little late to the party, and then by that I mean if you have the yellow, this one upgraded sooner, then you're okay.
Let's get a leg up on the devil, shall we?
It's funny is it makes the command like an interesting usage here. So these die when that. Oh, that's right now. So go with this right now. Upgrade that now.
Take those things
And
out.
put one in. Here. Here. That's not where I wanted to put it.
These buggers are up to something.
All right, so I'm sorry, we're still figuring some stuff out.
Which will allow us to regain
But the
control
good
of
news
the
is
bases
we're getting
we've lost.
more of like our
And
routine
here
now,
we need
which
every
is
tool we can seize and
important.
then some. Let's
kind
get
of,
a
not
leg
really.
up on the devil, shall we?
It's just all about figuring out what we build, when we build it, what we need. That's not what I
Now
need.
then, this
Let me
base
pay
houses
attention.
the
So
auxiliary
gun,
override, which will
gun,
allow us to regain
gun,
control over the bases we've lost.
gun, gun.
I fear we'll need every
Command
tool we
tower.
can seize and then some. Let's get a leg up on the devil,
Alright,
shall we?
which gets us all set up. Now, we're saying for round 2... For round 2, we're not opposed... So, let me think real quick while this is happening. So round 2 is we're at least putting in 2 greens, so that's 200. We upgraded this to yellow, which is 400. If we spin those 2, we can go 1, 2. Let's see what happens if we close this path off. Let's see what happens when we close their path off. Instead of, let's see if they turn. They'll probably just turn and try to come this way. But oops. And I think those are command towers. Yeah, I'm just totally screwing up. All right, but I think I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do. It's kind of, I'll be manipulating their path a little bit, but it's not too cheap. It's not like I'm juggling them. I'm just path manipulation here. Command tower. Oh, I'm blind. All right, so let's try that again. Let's try that again. Instead of being an idiot, let's do that again.
I fear we'll need every tool we can seize and then some. Let's get a leg up on the devil, shall we?
2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Command. And just so you don't forget, click on something and put it back on gun while you have the opportunity. So that is our start. Our start is 5 greens and a command. Green command. That gets us through the first wave. Second wave starts to come in. So as second wave comes in, you need to be ready to go. So we're just toying around here. So we want him to go to the right. And then right as it's about to get there, you're like, yoink, joke's on you. Then you do one more, you do one more, and you do one more. Now the question is, what do? They do the obvious. They start walking all the way around, which is fine, because then we're just going to juke them again. And go like that. So that should easily take care of 2. As far as taking care of 3, I don't know. I'm going to put one gun here. And that gets us through 3 and our first checkpoint, which is 665. That takes us to 665. I like that. It's kind of dirty in a way, but it's kind of dirty in a way. Bowser, please be quiet. Bowser, be quiet. Resume. Bowser! Yeah, I know someone made some noise, but you gotta just let it go. Alright. At 665, no cores touched. We're gonna upgrade the command tower. Oh, we didn't put in how many that is. Oh, I don't care. So we're gonna upgrade the command tower, and we're gonna upgrade a turret. I believe that has to be done, but then again, it may not have had to be done. Right now, we're sitting at 1 yellow command tower and 12, well, 11 green and 1 yellow. So it looks like that will not be enough. That will not be enough. Those will get there. Barely, but they get there.
Now then,
Oh, I
this
went
base
back.
houses the auxiliary override, which will
I
allow us to
don't.
regain
Come
control
on.
over the bases we've lost.
I was finally to a checkpoint. I was happy.
Seas and then some.
Alright, we're gonna do it
Let's
again.
get a leg up on the devil, shall
We'll
we?
get back to that.
Let's clean this place up. These buggers are up to some larger endeavor. What precisely, I don't know yet. And we don't dare wait to find out. You've got them zeroed in now?
So I made it 2 yellows and I didn't upgrade the command yet because I need things upgraded more immediately. Okay. So now we will upgrade this. So that puts us at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens. Let's see if this matters. I'm hoping this doesn't matter. Eventually that will matter. And it might actually matter. Not this turn, not this turn. It does matter this turn. So, as soon as these all die, assuming they do, they didn't. Oh, that's right, I built a green here for a reason. Why don't I just immediately put it in? Let's go. There you go. So we're doing this right now. I don't remember if that was enough. I'll upgrade that. And then we'll put this one in. Okay. We kill everything, we do kill everything. Means we upgrade this in wave 5. That should help us with that problem. Upgrade that. Alright, well, we're not having a lot of resources to survive here, but that's fine. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I did need it. Okay.
Take out the one.
We are just checking on what it takes. I think the temporal might be highly necessary. I think with the temporal here, that'll save us a lot of effort on other things. Oh, wow. I hit the wrong thing. We now have 1 red. Accidentally have 1 red. But let's see how long we can go on this. Okay, so we're at 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. We have 8 green. We have 2 yellow, 3 yellow. And 1 red. Accidentally. But maybe that'll be good for us. Maybe the 1 red will be good for us. Then we have a yellow, we have a green temporal and a yellow. And let's see how long we can get through with this current setup. I mean, so far we've had no severe issues. Nothing's made it through. We're through wave 8. We have a Seeker coming, which is probably going to be problematic. Seekers are always big pains in the ass. If anything makes it through, it'll be this wave here because of the Seeker, which... Yeah, the Seekers just soak up too much of their own damage. So that was wave 8. So the question is... Let's just go ahead and build 1 more red. For wave 8. And see if that gets us through wave 8. Like the... I don't know, you know? Like... I don't know, you know?
Let's mop these up.
Alright. Got 2 Seekers here waiting to die. Focus on them. Focus on... Oh my god! It totally just skipped it. Why did it skip it? Did we make it through the next wave? We do. Even though the Seeker is here. We're gonna go back and adjust that. I just wanted to see if we made it through. So what we're gonna do is, instead of making that one, we're gonna make this one, right? Seeker's actually wave 9. We make it through wave 8 with that last setup of 1 red. So wave 9 is the first wave to cause problems. Seekers die, Seekers die, Seekers die, Seekers... Shoot the fucking Seeker! Huh. So there's a little hiccup. So we're gonna make 2 yellow here instead. Let's see how that works. Instead of spending on another red, we'll spend the same amount on 2 yellow. 2 on yellow. Because what's happening is these are all focusing over here, which is fine, but we need to focus the Seeker, not those. Right? Alright, let's see how this goes this time. Seeker's dead. How's it going, Hobo? And Seeker's dead. Okay, so those 2 yellows were more beneficial. We were looking for you last night to go through Halo 4 Legendary. Oh yeah, we ended up going without you. We went without you. These all died, these all died, these all died. Okay. How can I change target priority? I don't think I can change target priority, can I? Alright, so this current setup gets us through 12, which is actually... we're doing fairly well here, considering. But there is coming a point very soon where we're gonna have to start upgrading a shit ton of stuff. This is that point. Because they now bust through like there's no tomorrow. So to make it through 12, let's see what we have to get to make it through 12. We're gonna have to go back and save. So make it through 12.
One is throwing a shield over the other.
Let's see what a couple more yells if that gets us through 12. It's a little ways off, unfortunately.
I'd be sweating this one if I could. Let's clean this place up.
Oh, you know what? This should already be upgraded. Had all day in the world to do it.
Let's mop these up.
No, you don't. As far as I know, and I don't claim to know everything about this game. You can't select target priority. In Defense Grid 2, you have the option of setting all of this particular kind of turrets, so like all gun turrets, all cannons. You have an opportunity to set them up to be highest priority, or target highest priority. So there is that option, because they give you a bunch of different upgrades for specific types. So this is 12, right? So that didn't make it through. That did not make it through for 12. So we're gonna have to add another 4 then. I'm thinking it's time to upgrade this bad boy anyways. So we're gonna upgrade the temporal. We're gonna spend some money at this point. Let's make everything yellow and have 3 reds. That will definitely get us through 12. Right now we're just testing what we need to get past certain levels, and then we're gonna kind of play around about getting points. You weren't here yesterday, were you, Hobo? Because I took barrier to entry from 25 to 20 yesterday, so I'm ranked 20th on barrier to entry out of 448,000, which I will tell everybody all the time, because yes, I'm proud of it. I shouldn't have to be embarrassed that I'm proud of that. So now we're sitting at 4 greens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yellows and 3 reds. Fully upgraded. And half upgrade. Yeah, man, I had a good day yesterday because I started the day at 22, with it being ranked 22, then made it 20, then made it 21, like back to back. So, and I think I could probably get to rank 19 on that level, but I'm taking a break from it. I've played it way too much. All right, here comes soon to be the level in question. Oh, why isn't this upgraded? I said it was fully upgraded, and it's not. Here comes the question right here. So I always have a problem with these. These are, I think, rhinos. Yeah, these are rhinos. My setup, my style always struggles against rhinos. It's just how it is. But I think we should be fine. I think we get all the rhinos this time. Rhinos, 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 rhinos. Shields. Shields! Alright, so... we had a problem with target selection again. Target selection, come on. So these back ones are good. Ooh, passing their shield along. Those a-holes. Alright, so let's... God, we gotta go all the way back. So what do we have? Yellow, yellow... 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 No! Yellow, yellow, yellow,
Let's clean this place up.
yellow, yellow, yellow. There goes all our money. It's fine. Green or red. 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 Alright. So we were 3 reds, 4 yellows. Now we're... How's that even... Oh, we were 6 yellows. Now we're 5 yellows and 4 red. And I changed which ones got made red. But... So... I feel that also... I feel like we easily make it through if this is red as well. I mean, it's an expensive middle ground, but I think that easily gets us to our goal. There's a couple of things we could probably do later to save resources at that point, but as of right now, what it does is... So, like, one of the things you can do is if I put a turret here, instead of these guys coming out and coming across here, they go all the way around. Which may be the option to do, but it changes the timing, which looks like there's plenty of timing. So I may do that, but I feel like the upgrade of everything we've upgraded will easily take care of. That shield passing, though, that shield passing is what does it. That's dirty. And those, all right. If they don't pass their shield, they don't survive. They don't pass their shield, they don't survive. So unfortunately, I upgraded another red because of the shield passing. Alright, so what that means is the timing on that is off, so I am actually going to go back. I am going to go back, I know. It's annoying. It's alright. We'll survive. Not a big deal. What do you mean by force a path? Like the paths that you can't choose the path, or the path that you get to pick what they do? I tend to do really well when I get to figure out my paths. This setup here is different than my original setup. So, like, I'm trying something different at the moment. But let's see, because this will change the timing. This is going to change the timing dramatically of those rhinos, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. I feel like there are certain... If you look at the maps that I'm really... ranked really low on, like 3,000, stuff like that. This one I'm ranked 1,000, which I'm not sure why, which is why I feel I can improve it. So here comes the delayed of the rhinos. If you look at those, the ones that I can't control the path, I do horribly in. When I get to manipulate their path and choose where they go, I do really well. Alright, so that's hugely different. As long as they focus the right things, they don't. They still make it through. It's the exact same. So, and it's all because of... All because of... not focusing the right things. So I'm... Couple back turrets. Okay, we got it that time. We got it that time. Nothing lives. Nothing survives. So to get through 12, though, I ended up having to have 5 red and 4 yellow. I also think, though, if I put the 5 red in the right spot, we'll be alright. And 5 green. Yes. So basically, how the scoring works on this game, Hobo, is each alien has a base point that it's worth. That point is multiplied, or you get bonus for how many resources you have when it dies, and how many cores are in the base when it dies. So if an alien walks out with a core and then a bunch of things die, they're worth less than if an alien, all your cores are in the base. So the idea of scoring in this game is to spend as least resources as possible, and to spend as least resources as possible for as long as possible, and to not let any cores get touched. So you wanna hold off on upgrading as long as possible, so that your resources are higher as aliens die. Now, my points at the end of this, from when I did it back in the day, was 97,506. I don't know what I did. I don't remember my path for that. Alright, so my current setup gets me through 15 at least. I don't remember the path I made for it. I don't remember what I did. I don't remember my build. So this is just all new. The way I did it a couple of days ago got me to 90,000. So I was still like 7,000 behind my top score, which is a little disheartening, because I feel like I can improve my score, but I don't remember what I did. But so today I'm kind of just going through and seeing how little I need, or what do I need to get through stuff. So we just checkpointed at 16. Or 17, actually. So these all die. My current setup I really like, because everything kind of attacks things for a long time. You get a lot of use out of them. The only worry is like what we saw, where it doesn't focus the right thing. Eventually that's not an issue. So let's see if we get through 17 with our current build. We've got some really fast ones coming. The fast ones are the ones, these normally will make it through. So if they don't make it through, then we're alright. Which it doesn't look like it will, as long as we focus it. Okay, dead. See, the two over here are focusing on the crasher. These decoys should die. Alright, and here comes wave 19. As you can see, this crasher took so much damage before he even is close to getting through. So my setup that I needed to get through 12 is also getting me through everything else. Right, and it's about, what I like about this level is you can control the timing, like I did. It's really crazy. So that's why upgrading my ranks yesterday from 22 to 21 to 20 was a difference of 70 points. It was a difference of 70 points. I did better than that. I actually, I think I ended up improving it by like 100 and something, but still, it was like I needed 70 points to go from rank 22 to rank 20. And it's just, it's kind of like squeaking out. If you watch that run, the rank 20 run, oh, this is an area where I'm gonna get crushed. So these are called Seekers. They poop out other. So we're at 23, so I definitely don't have enough to get through 23 because of these Seekers. These Seekers will destroy me. So actually we did really well though through 23, and if we look at my resources here at level 21 when the Seekers come out, in the past, that's like the only one that I keep track of because I'm so distracted on what I'm building prior. We're at 18,694. That's like a lot more. 18,694. However, keep in mind. I have to spend a lot right now. probably to make it through what's coming up. So let's go back a little bit. So we're gonna upgrade a couple here. I actually think I have to go.
I'd be sweating this one.
So this is not ideal, but I now have 4 green. I don't have any yellows. And 11 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Devilishly hard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 10. That's my guess, 10. Actually, I shouldn't guess. I should find out for certain. 10. I don't have a concussion out, so I don't know how that. So somehow we gotta focus this right here. Come on, focus this guy right here. Focus this seeker. He's gonna poop one out, and he's gonna get a core, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. You dicks. These seekers. Gotta go quicker. I actually, the first time I did it, I have a turret right here. I don't have one there this time. So what I'm gonna do is instead do this guy right here. So that puts me at 3 green and 12 red. Hold on, I'll answer that question in 2 seconds. Is that 11 red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So the gun turrets are easily the most cost efficient and like per full upgrade to damage done. It's just a matter of how you build. Meteors are fun, and they do a lot of good splash damage, but if you look at the full upgrade of a meteor, I like to use concussive a lot too on certain maps. This map though, concussive isn't that beneficial for me. Like a lot of times I'd put a concussive right here. So everything that comes around here is also getting a ton of concussion damage. But the issue I have with not needing a concussion on this map is most of the time by they hit here, they are going to get tore up, or they're going to be in a single line like this. So that made it all the way through. A lot of times this turtle gives me a lot of trouble. I need this turtle to die right about here in order for the cores not to get touched. The thing about a meteor on this level is its rate of fire is slow. Most of my stuff is pathing through this area. So like these guys, as soon as they come up, a lot of times they're going to get shot their entire way around. These things are going to get shot their entire way around. So it's just kind of like most of the time I'm going to get more damage per second out of these items, and they're going to get more usage. Like I said, they're going to be following everything around. The only concern you have to have with the gun turrets, oh, see, he's going to die before there. He's going to die right now, which is perfect. So now these things are going to get torn up. Because these three right here a lot of times will make it through. If they don't make it through, then I'm good. So I have the last level to go, which are going to be my speeders. I don't think I can survive without them touching cores, which leaves a couple of options. I shouldn't count my eggs before the chickens hatch. That's exactly how the phrase goes, by the way. So here comes wave 25. Do I have everything right here? Oh, I don't need that up. So wave 25. Previously, on my 90,000 run, my resources were at 16,900. At this point, I'm going to be at well above that. I mean, so I'm doing really well as far as being ahead of the game. I always check the resource for that I put in is when the wave hits the red line. So right as it's hitting the red line, whatever the resources say. So right now it's going to be 25,816. And that is a giant improvement. I mean, that is gargantuan improvement. That's like 8,000 more in resources. So I might try some stupid stuff here. I will have no issue with the crashers. The turret setup I have normally does a pretty decent job of taking them down individually on their way around. So it spreads out the damage instead of like focusing one. That's where crashers get used. If they all focus one, they take so long to kill that the one in the back just never gets touched. But the way this is set up, how it spreads out the damage here. About to have 2 and 3 dead, and my 4th crasher going across. Those aren't my issues. My issues are going to be... what are these called? I don't remember. The ones that go super, super fast. The Rumbler. Fucking hate the Rumbler. So I'm going to do something cheap here. It's not super cheap. It's not juggling to the extreme. But it is... Oh, I made it through. Okay. Well, I need to probably do this again, because I need that to be sold, like, immediately. Alright. So... let's see what happens with that. First one dies. Because the idea is I don't want any of the Rumblers to survive. So that didn't work. So we're gonna go through this again. 25, 8 something. Is that what I had? Yeah. The mistake I made was I didn't build this turret here quick enough. Because the idea is to turn it around, but I have to sell it soon enough that it doesn't come over here, that it just immediately turns back around. I think that's the only chance I have of killing them without having to use my laser. If I don't have to, like, one thing I'm not 100% certain on is when lasering something, I don't think you get full points for it. You don't get full points for something if you laser it. Oh no, I missed it. Get back on it. Solid. Oh god, I ruined it.
Go with the guns.
Didn't ruin it. Oh my god, I got them all. So that cost me 200 extra green. So ends up being 5 green.
We can take the fight to death.
So this is what my end ends up looking like. 5 green, 11 red. So that's 7,700 in resources right there for red. Plus 700. So that's 840,000 plus what I spent. Oh my god, though. Welcome to a new PB. Welcome to a new PB. Ah, crushed it. Nice. So I'm going to have to go back through and find out exactly what all my other splits were. But that is a new best. By over 13, that's like 13,000 more? Just under that, like 12,000 more? That is a huge improvement. That is a huge improvement. So we're going from rank 1,186 to... What is my new rank? 51. God. That is a large jump. That is a large jump. Excitement. Hobo, I credit you to this victory. I'm serious. Like, you being here and talking totally kept me focused. So here's the fun thing is I know I can improve that as well, because now that I know that that setup is good, now I'm going to go back through it and like figure out how long I can wait to build stuff, right? Thank you. What was I doing? This one's turnabout. I knew I could do better on turnabout. So we are now ranked 51 with a score of... The score is ridiculous. 110,259. I knew my score was better, but I did not know it was that much better. Although you think about it, I had 25,000 resources in that coming into that last wave. And then I have 2 waves I didn't actually track. And then 665. There we go. So I'll have to go back and look at that. And I believe that's right. Says I did it in 18 total towers. Yep, and that's what I have on the screen. I have 5 green, 11 red, which is 16, fully upgraded temporal, which is 17, and a fully upgraded command, which is 18. So. Let's see. What is... So I believe the top ones, yeah, are juggles. So when you see stuff like this, like 104 total towers, 84 towers, it means, like how I manipulated the path of those quick ones at the end. What you can do in this game is get like into long loops of that, where they're going back and forth. And so you build a tower, sell a tower, build a tower, sell a tower. So you end up with like 104 towers. And that's why you see people have like really high scores, is they sit there and juggle for a long time. I typically think scores like, so I would say the first legit score for me in my mind on here is Atar, which is, he typically has a lot of the most legit scores. It doesn't seem like he juggles like the rest of the people do. Ooh, Eli. Eli and Needy have 9 on this, and that's who I just pushed out a 20 on barrier to entry. But Atar normally does it pretty legit and has the high score, so. Stop listening. Anyways, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to come back. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll move on to the next level, and then I'll attack this, improving this score from 51 some other time. But that was awesome. That's like, I was not happy that it was over 1,000. All right. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, what I think I'm going to do for now is we're going to go ahead and leave Turnabout and head to the next level. Ouch. I don't have a card made for that one, so we'll have to make that card as we go. And then later, I'm going to rewatch the video from that last Turnabout, and then what we'll do is I'll get all the information I need from it, since I don't have like all the data that I should have at all. I'm interested in seeing what's funny to me, or not funny, but what's interesting about that level is there's seemingly a lot of room for improvement. Based on turret placement, I can probably eliminate some of my turrets, and so end up having less than the 18. I can probably do it in maybe 17 or 16, which will save me some resource. And then I'm pretty sure I can save resources on upgrades. Because I was trying to see if that path that I had picked was going to give me a higher score. So I wasn't necessarily trying to wait as long as I possibly could. So we'll see. We'll end up seeing how it goes. Although the first up through wave 12 was actually super easy. It seems like it's those rhinos, right? A setup will work fine till the rhinos, then the rhinos will get through. And so I'll change it to get those rhinos, and then that change will be fine till the next set of rhinos. Actually, with that version, it's till like 24 with the Seekers, so. Let us move on then. Let us get going. I'm not sure, I'm not sure what is the next level. Waste disposal. So I don't remember this. Alright, so there is some path manipulation here, but not a lot. Like, I can't really... Like, there's only one area that... Man. Alright, so what is my rank on this one? Let's look at the leaderboard. So this is one that I do not have a good score on. Ranked 3,500. So the good news is it may be easy to get a PB on here. Purely because my score is seemingly so poor. That maybe I can improve it quite a bit. To get a PB, honestly, to get a PB, I just need to get one more point. And that's a PB, right? One more point ties me also with the next position. It looks like 3 more points actually moves me up at least 4 positions. So, but we're gonna have to look at it. So before we do that, let's clear everything out here. What's funny is this is probably gonna take a little bit because first I have to remember what I used to do. Then I have to remember. That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. I wanted to do this. Boink. So this is number 17. Waste disposal. We don't know what any of this information is. All we know is that my rank is trash. 3,545 with a score of 7,000 or 70,630. All right, so there's our target. Didn't save it for some reason. Change the name, please. 17. Waste disposal. Alright. Now we'll save it. Now let's change the card out. All the things you have to do to if you're still here, Hobo, did you ever play Defense Grid 2 for Xbox One? I don't know if you're still here. It looks like you're not. Maybe you are. Let me check. Viewer list. Nope. Oh, yeah, you are still here. And, how's it going, Digger? 187? Hobo, have you played Defense Grid 2? Alright. Alright, so in the past, what I remember I would do... So, it's one that's tricky because of core takeage. If I remember right, I would have them come around this way. I believe come through this area. God, I don't remember. And then back through this area. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is just a nightmare. I don't remember. And then you would have them path around here. If I remember right, they would end up pathing through 3 areas, like, twice. So, like, you path through here, you path through here, and then you path through here, and then you path through here again. And then you path through here. So that path, I mean, the path here just dead ends. You can't go that direction, I don't think. Oh, yeah, you can. It comes up here. But then they would path through here one time, come around this way. Path through here again. And then I would have them go around. So there's just, I don't know, man. But remember, this was 7 years ago I did this, so I have no clue. I should probably just go into practice and mess around with some stuff first. Practice. Practice. You're not talking about a game. You're talking about practice. Hey, Bowser.
We're right in the heart of it, like a
Hey,
bloody knife.
Bowser.
With a bit of luck, we can disrupt whatever they're planning. Get your head in the game, my friend. This is what we've been waiting for.
I'm not worried about the flying. The gun turrets will take out the flying easily enough. If you don't put anything up, they're immediately just going to go this direction. And you can't stop them. Once they get to here, this path you can't stop once they're here. I do remember... I feel like my highest kill zone area was right in here. And I feel like I put cannons here. I haven't really used cannons that much in this build, or this time around. This is gonna be a while. So... Okay. So that lets him get pretty far with the frickin'... What if... So what if their only option of returning over here was to come through here again? It's just then they have the cores out of base for a long time. Boy, oh boy. How do I want to do this? Keep in mind the turnabout pathing that I for my PB last round took me 3 days. I just did sometimes you don't get it right away. And this one you have a lot less control. So I'm pretty sure, you know, obviously you don't want them to go straight right. So what you do is you build one. So it looks like you have to build 5 at least here in order to keep them from going any other direction. Although, no, it's the same. Alright, then you're gonna build 2 here so that we're just goofing around. Alright, so then they come through here. They're gonna have to come up here to get through. Unfortunately, since I cut them off of this path, they're going to have to be able to get around here, which is fine. Say something like this with maybe temporal here, a concussion there. This is getting kind of hairy. Now, I could put a temporal here. I just don't think it will cover as much as I want it to cover. So I'm going to put it there. Concussion. So, we are just theorizing at the moment. On what we need, what we don't need. Well, they start with our cores. Interesting. So if they start with our cores, there might be some manipulation in the beginning of letting them get through and die closer so that the cores get there quicker. Question is, will these shoot those? Now let's see how well this handles what we've got in front of us. When does the breakdown happen of this? I mean, that's a lot.
They're trying to grab and run with a big one.
Bowser, it's okay. You don't have to bark at every dog that barks. Just because they do it doesn't mean you have to, buddy. Or I guess it does mean you have to. I don't want it! Stop shoving it through my door! Oh, this is funny. That's super hilarious. That's super hilarious. So, You know how there's people who whose job it is to run around and put flyers on people's cars and doors and stuff like that. This guy's like spending all his time shoving it through my door, so I yelled at him. And then when I went up, oh, how did those get there? You see that? Did they cheat? When I opened the door, he was like sprinting. Yeah, did you see these two cheat? You little fucktards. Don't cheat. Since when is cheating acceptable?
Really sweating this one, if I could.
Alright. So here come the fast ones. They all die.
Has its uses.
So the idea here is simple. We're only through 11, but we have way more than needed. But that will soon not be the case. Alright, well. Flyers don't pose a threat. They get taken out by the same things. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a command tower. Wah, wah, wah. It's okay. I'm not doing a score here.
Blast those seekers before they call in reinforcements.
Those seekers will bring in others. Take them out. Alright, so this looks like the first group that will make it around the turn. I don't know if that counts as making it around the turn. That was close, though.
Really sweating this one, if I could.
It's gonna get tore up. So right now, their natural path is to go this way through, which we don't want. I feel like 2 here easily solve that issue. But we'll wait till they get through to figure out, because so far they're not even through. I have plenty here to take most things out. Whoop. Alright, well, you didn't make it through, even the speedy. So here comes a big, it's probably a turtle, yep. And a couple of rhinos. The rhinos are the ones that give me issues. Rhinos give me issues. What I love about the rhino thing is it says there's nothing special about them. Alright, well, made it through 20 with this setup. Alright, we've got a decoy hiding a turtle. He dies, then everything, all the shit hits the fan. Alright, so those are the first things that made it through because of the turtle. So if I put guns here, yeah, they go around the turn instead. So those speedies made it through. Yes. Alright, so a couple of good things. That's the first thing to make it through, which is fine. And then he's gonna come back this way and die. By putting, what I was hoping by putting the temporal here is that it would slow things down here, which it does. Now, I may build, depending upon how the last couple levels go here, because quite frankly, it does not look like I need to build much. It doesn't look like this gun right here is doing much of anything. Yeah, this gun's not worth putting up. I mean, I don't need to put all of these greens in here. I just need the 2. Once again, though, the option, or the idea isn't necessarily... Alright, so we're having a big breakdown at that point. Big old breakdown. Now, I don't think any of the cores get taken, which isn't the issue. The issue is things die with cores out. which makes them worth less, especially when you have no cores. The other thing about not having cores in the base is your resources don't grow. So right now you'll see that my resources are stagnant at 80,225. Get a core back. Maybe. So we were fine with this setup until the last wave, and then it just kind of took us over. So the last wave really does us in. Or is it the wave before that starts the pain? No, there were some speeders that made it through a while back. Or somewhere after here, there's some speeders. So the question is, ooh, text message. Probably from Peeps. She was saying, congratulations on your new PB. So one of the problems I'm having, and it's a slight problem, it's not even a huge issue, is that speeders, they both die, they don't make it through now. I was wondering if these things would hit up here. When things are invisible, I don't know where I'm gonna put my tower. So, depending upon where my tower is, depends on what gets seen. Currents. Why are you barking again? Why are you barking? So this is very expensive, what we've got out right now. I mean, super expensive on resources. Thanks, man. Have fun with karaoke. And if you don't have Defense Grid 2, I highly recommend you get it. We can play together. It does have multiplayer, which I haven't done, which I think would be interesting. So, until next time, I'll see you then. See. Next time for Master Chief Collection. Yeah. Probably won't be until like Saturday night, most likely. So, one of the things I don't like to do, but sometimes it's just a better option, is like, I mean, that was the last wave, right? If you, there is no, with this setup here, there's no way I'm ever in danger of things making it out. But, as far as point-wise, I don't know. And I don't know where to put that command tower, Bowser. But that's interesting. Alright, well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to take off for a while, too. I'm going to take a break, get some food myself, relax. I love grinding this game out. It did take me, 3 days and maybe 4 attempts at Turnabout, but the reward for that was worth it. Improving it from 1,000 plus whatever it was to 51 was totally a success. That counts as being worth. And hopefully on waste disposal we can have a very similar outcome, because the rank on this one is, what did I say, 3,000? So we got some work to do. But like I said, it might mean that it's easy to get a PB on. Who knows? I'm going to take a break. So I will probably be back later and play some more, but I'm going to just take a break for a couple hours. Until then, fellow humans, have a great night.
smart guys. Tiptoeing didn't help you much, I'm afraid. Devin said it wouldn't be devilishly hard. The sooner we get it, the sooner we get what it's carrying. Rather nicely. bugger, isn't he?